A warm good morning to all of you. Here I am Bindu T. Kalyan, Head of the Department of Physical Education. Would like to welcome you all to the national webinar, Home Fitness Hit the Rest Button during the post-lockdown period. It's organized by Department of Physical Education in association with the Internal Quality Assessment Cell of Christ College in Alakuda, Autonomous. As we all know that today the world is the clutches of the deadly coronavirus, facing the worst of its time, but we have to survive it. We have no option to left but to fight. The webinar aims at equipping us to face the toughness of these pandemic times through physical activities. And now I would like to invite Dr. B.P. Arvinda, Dean of Faculty of Commerce, Arts, Humanities, and the Head of the Department of BPET to deliver the welcome address. Sir, please.
Thank you. Dear delegates and participants, good morning and warm welcome to the online session. At the outset, let me congratulate Dr. Bindu T. Kalyan for organizing a national webinar. As we all know, today this webinar is on the topic Home Fitness Hits the Reset Button. It's a relevant topic being organized by the Department of Physical Education and ICCA, it is NAC Committee of Christ College Autonomous, Irnyalpura. Friends, we have Reverend Dr. Jolie Andrews, Principal of Christ College Autonomous Irnyalpura, who is working around the clock to further improve the standard of this great institution. He is going to address the webinar. So on behalf of the organizing committee and on my personal behalf, I extend a warm welcome to Reverend Dr. Jolie Andrews, CMI, Principal of our institution. Friends, the resource person for this webinar is none other than Dr. George Abraham, Principal, YMCA College of Physical Education, Chennai, who is a well-known scholar in the field of physical education and sports sciences. Dr. George Abraham is a recipient of various prestigious awards like Dr. Abdul Kalam Award, Mahatma Gandhi Gold Medal Award, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru Award, and many other awards for his best achievements. He has acquired PhD in physical education as well as in business administration. Besides, he has completed PG diploma in areas like yoga, fitness management, hospital management, etc. He has a good research experience and produced as many as 25 MPhil and 8 PhD scholars till date. A good sports organizer and also an excellent athlete, he has won several medals in the international competitions in sprinting events and is recognized as the fastest man of India above 40 years during the period 2012-2017. We are very proud to have such an eminent person as a resource person in this webinar. On behalf of the organizing committee and on my personal behalf, I extend a warm welcome to Dr. George Abraham, Principal of YMCA College, Chennai. Friends, there are more than 500 participants who registered for this webinar. So I take the opportunity to extend warm welcome to all delegates, including teachers, coaches, research scholars, and students to this webinar. Last but not the least, I also welcome all the staff members and sports enthusiasts in and around Christ College, Iringalkuda, and also the personalities of NAC committee of our college to this webinar. I also extend warm welcome to all the sports lovers and the participants. Once again, welcome to one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, I request Reverend Father Dr. Jolie Andrews, the Honorable Principal of Christ College, Iringalkuda, to deliver the presidential address. Father, please.
Yes, good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Am I clear? Okay, thank you. So, Dr. George Abraham, who is the Chief Resource Person today, Dr. Bindu T. Kalyan, the convener and the HOD of the Department of Physical Education, Organizing Secretary Mr. Sebastian K.M., Department of Physical Education, Dr. V.P. Aravinda, the HOD of BPE, respective professors in our college and the neighboring colleges, and dear participants. I am very happy to see that the Department of Physical Education, in collaboration with the IQAC, is organizing a national webinar on home fitness hits the reset button during the post-lockdown period. I may make a brief introduction about our college. Christ College was started in 1956 by the Devamada province of Carmelites of Mary Immaculate, CMI, an indigenous religious congregation founded in 1831 by Saint Kuriakos Elias Chavra, a saintly priest and versatile genius who always saw education as a tool for liberation and development. Christ College is a minority institution affiliated to the Calicut University and re-accredited by NAC with the highest grade A. College is dedicated to Christ and has its motto, Jivida Prabha, which means the light of life. I think this motto has got a special relevance today and in the context of our webinar, whereby we are trying hard in order to reverberate or in order to refocus on our health issues, whereby we can safeguard our immunity and grow in our health. Christ College is a part of a century-old tradition of CMI education, which offers an ideal vision of education that is aware of and responsive to the challenges of nation's present situation. And now the college has become a prominent epicenter of academic training in country thanks to the visionary leadership given to it by its first principal Padma Bhushan Father Gabriel, followed by the all other principals. College has at present 27 UG programs, 16 PG programs, and 11 departments having PhD research guides. College also offers 21 certification programs which are of immense use and has at present 3,860 students, perhaps the largest number in Kerala. College has already entered into MOUs with the University of Zululand, South Africa, Leibniz Institute for Applied Geophysics, Germany, which presents our students with an international exposure. Now, this campus is a lush, green, beautiful campus, giving some special focus to the facilities of the sports. Even a casual walk through the campus will definitely help one to strengthen the immune system. College has got well-equipped grounds, has got good facilities. We have already got the volleyball court, a basketball court, well furnished, having an indoor stadium facilities in all of them, the gymnasium, and special focus has been given to our sports students. And we're spending a good amount of money also with respect to our sports facilities by in terms of our finance also. And now I would like to say that we have been in the front runner and has got the first places in the Calicut University during the last years in the men's section, but in the last year we were also the champions in the women's section also. So Calicut University, when we look in the scenario of the Calicut University, Christ College is giving a wonderful leadership, and I especially acknowledge the effort of the Department of the Physical Education and also along with the Department of BPE in striving well, so whereby we can become a herald runners as far as the sports the leadership has been concerned in the higher education scenario. Now, in today's webinar, we are mainly focusing upon what are the home fitness efforts which we have to take during the post lockdown period. And this is a very important topic which has to be addressed. Fortunately, we have got our resource person as Dr. George Abraham. He's a principal of YMCA. He's a physical education and sports scientist coming from Chennai, and hope that you all will enjoy this wonderful webinar. I especially appreciate the convener, Dr. Binduti Kalyan, the organizing secretary, Mr. Sebastian KM, and all the faculty members in coming forward and taking all the effort in order to make this webinar possible. So may God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the webinar. May this coming together in the online platform help us to come forward with concrete suggestions, especially during this COVID-19 time, whereby we can still take the country into greater heights as far as the sports scenario has been concerned. Thank you. Have a nice time. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. Thank you very much. Next, we are moving to the core part of this webinar. I am extremely happy to welcome and hand over the session to our resource person, the legendary personality in physical education, Dr. George Abraham, the principal of YMCA College Physical Education, for his valuable presentation. Sir, welcome, sir. And others are requested to kindly mute your device for the smooth conduct of this seminar.
इंडिकेटर भांगी बाटे धरी
Am I audible?
हेलो
Am I audible? Hello?
हेलो
Yes, sir. Yes. Am I audible?
yes
Sir.
Hello, George,
Can you
sir.
see the slides? Is it okay? Slides. PPT.
sir, we can see sir
You can see, sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Others,
Good morning.
others, please
Here.
kindly mute your
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, audible. Others, please mute your device. Hello.
Coming to one and all person here. I am extremely happy to be with you this wonderful morning to share my views about the home fitness during and post lockdown period. I thank the management authority of Christ College, Iringalakkuda, Kerala, the principal, the head of the department of BPEd, Dr. Aravinda, the head of the department of physical education, Mr. Bindu Kalyan, and especially the organizing secretary of this webinar, Mr. Sebastian, for inviting me and given this opportunity to share my views about home fitness to public. Once again, good morning to one and all present here. See, I think this is a relevant topic to the present situation. Everybody started talking fitness. Everybody started talking immunity. Some people already started some fitness training even before lockdown, even before COVID-19. Some people started in between lockdown period, since they heard about the immunity as well as fitness. Some people not yet started any physical activities to prevent COVID-19. They don't know what to start, when to start, where to start. I think this is the right time to start fitness program. See, the people are scared about COVID-19. From my view, don't worry about COVID-19. Don't scared about COVID-19. We have to live with COVID-19. That means COVID-19 coronavirus. Now we are living with fever. We are living with smallpox. We are living with jaundice. Like, we have to live with COVID-19. Don't be scared. But we have to take some precautions. The first one is we have to improve our immunity. How we can have immunity? We can have immunity only through our physical fitness. Without physical fitness, proper fitness, we cannot have proper immunity. Some of our traditional method, alternative medicine like Ayurveda or our natural herbs, we can improve immunity, no doubt. I'm not against that. But some limitations are there. To a certain extent, we can improve. If you want a permanent immunity, if you want to resist COVID-19 permanently, you have to improve your physical fitness. You have to improve your immunity through your fitness, total fitness. Before entering that area, I would like to share something about the outbreaks of COVID-19. Since the program is happening in India, especially one of the college of Kerala is organizing, I would like to share something about the outbreaks of COVID-19. The infectious disease it caused was named COVID-19 by the WHO, World Health Organization. Coronavirus comprises a large family of viruses that causes illness ranging from the common cold to more severe diseases like pneumonia, Middle East respiratory syndrome, and severe acute respiratory syndrome. Usually we're calling SARS, as we all know. That is very famous right nowadays. Most people vulnerable to COVID-19 and this novel coronavirus can affect people with a low or normal immunity. People with a low immunity, such as elderly, children, pregnant women, and patients with some other patients, are prone to severe acute symptoms after contracting COVID-19. The severe acute respiratory syndrome, that means COVID-19, is mainly transmitted via droplets. I mean, touching and the short distance transmission of respiratory and aerosols and different sizes. Currently, COVID-19 is mainly spread via droplets. That is what WHO is saying. Medical Council of India is also saying like the same. After China, this COVID-19 spread to Europe, across Asia, and throughout the rest of the world. From a knowledge, January 31st, 2020, first case of COVID-19 in India was confirmed in Kerala, where a student tested positive as she returned from Wuhan city, China. Presently, this is still spreading throughout the world and has affected nearly around 1.25 crore, 12.5 million people globally. In 2016 countries or territories or areas also. Around, unfortunately, around 6 lakh people were lost their life already due to COVID-19. Throughout the world, the death rate is extremely high. See, the COVID-19 has been declared a national disaster by the Prime Minister as well as, the government of India. The scientists at the Indian Council of Medical Research, as we all know, ICMR, are continuously obtaining global information related to this pandemic. The government is trying to expand laboratory testing using, some people know the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, CSIR, we know, the Department of Biotechnology, DBT, Defense Research and Development Organization, and many other government medical colleges also. The current COVID-19 situation has affected the whole world and has had a dramatic impact on India. In India, the death rate is comparatively good, but the recovery rate of infected persons is not, which is leading to a difficult situation in India. We have a lot of public awareness program. The public awareness and programs of don'ts and do's and don'ts for COVID-19 are run at public places. The Indian government is collaborating with SAARC countries also to fight this pandemic situation. So we already started many that public awareness program to prevent COVID-19. But still, we don't know how to face COVID-19. We have done lockdown almost 2 months. Some other cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai, many cities also started again lockdown. But the present situation, how we can handle? See, as I told you a little bit earlier, don't worry about COVID-19. If you have good immunity, you can resist. We have to live with COVID-19. WHO also gives some guidelines. I'm not going to enter deeply. This will take only 2-3 minutes. That is also very important. That's why before entering our area. First, washing hands frequently, use alcohol sanitizer, maintaining social distancing, following respiratory hygiene, covering the mouth and nose with the mask or any other type of tissues, and dispose the used tissues immediately. This is what the World Health Organization also given some guidelines. Okay, we are following all these things. Good. Apart from that, since they noted find out the medicine of vaccine of this COVID-19, we have to take some precautions. No other option right now we have. How we can prevent? The best method is fitness. As I told you earlier, those who have not yet started your fitness program, this is the right time to start fitness program to improve your immunity and finally to prevent COVID-19. Fitness at home during lockdown. We are going to discuss both during lockdown as well as post-lockdown. We cannot say post-COVID-19. We cannot predict. So, after lockdown. Before starting that fitness exercise, we should know something. I will say something about the program. The COVID-19 pandemic means, as we all know, many of us are staying at home and sitting down more than we usually do. It is hard for a lot of us to do the sort of exercise we normally do. It is even harder for people who don't usually do a lot of physical exercise. But at a time like this, it is very important for people of all ages and abilities to be as active as possible. WHO's Be Active campaign aims to help you do just that and to have some fun at the same time. Don't compel any people to do any physical activity or fitness program. We have to give awareness to that people. Don't compel any people. That will give some pressure or stress that will also affect adversely to our health. Remember, just taking a short break from sitting by doing 3 to 4 minutes of flight intensity or physical movement, such as we all know, walking or stretching, will help ease your muscle and improve blood circulation and muscle activity. Regular physical activity benefits both the body as well as mind, and a condition that can increase susceptibility to COVID-19. See friends, regular physical activity can help give our days a routine and be a way to stay in contact with family and friends. It is also good for our mental health and improves well-being or overall feelings. Actually, when we discuss what is fitness, the physical education people knows very well. Since other people also attending this program, I would like to share a little bit about fitness. Fitness is the ability to meet the demands of a task. Actually, fitness is an act of healthy living. According to CDCP, Central for Disease Control and Prevention, fitness is the ability to carry out daily tasks with vigor and alertness, without undue-fatigue, and with ample energy to enjoy leisure time pursuits and respond to emergencies like COVID-19. That is what defined by CDCP, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. What is physical fitness? Physical fitness is the state of health and well-being, more specifically the ability to perform aspects of sports, occupations and daily activities. Physical fitness is the ability to carry out tasks without undue fatigue. It is generally achieved through proper nutrition, moderate or vigorous physical activities and sufficient rest. Three things are very important for us. Don't forget, not only physical activities to get physical fitness or total fitness. During this lockdown period, proper nutrition is also very important to improve our immunity. As I told you, through our natural and traditional way, we can improve our immunity. Proper nutrition. You have to have proper nutrition for your daily food, daily dose of food. Moderate or vigorous physical activities. Mild, low intensity, moderate intensity, high intensity, or low, moderate, or high vigorous activities. According to your age, according to your physical capacity, according to your fitness level, you can have. And sufficient rest in between. That is also very important. Otherwise, you will lose your immunity. More important. Then what is physical activity? That is what we have to do to improve our fitness. Through fitness only we can have our immunity. Physical fitness is defined as any bodily movement produced by skeletal muscles that requires energy expenditure. That is what physical activity. What intensity we have to do, when we have to start, where to start, that is what a big question for us. Those who are not belong to physical fitness or health awareness activities. Where we can start, since we are staying at home with family members, home is the best place to start. You can start physical activities at home. If you want to be fit, don't go to gymnasium or health club. Home itself, we can start some physical exercise. In today's world, especially in India, the reality of its people don't have a clear idea or picture about the fitness and immunity. The key thing is that since you are staying at home, you do something somewhere, sometime to improve your fitness and prevent COVID-19. That's my motto. That should be our motto. It doesn't take much effort or money to design an effective workout program at home. Thinking like or a fit balls, small dumbbells, exercise band, some push-up activities, and you can use a cycle tube or bike tube in an inexpensive way to create routine and works all the major muscle groups as well as minor muscle groups. Please remember, my friends, even without any type of machines or motor items, you can build muscle and burn calories. No need to spend that much of money to buy any equipments like treadmill or any other multi-gymnasium at your home. You can use your home facilities to do physical activities. Okay, we can get start that one. If someone want to get start, they could take 3 things. It's very important at home to improve our fitness. a brisk walk. People are doing it usually. Not walk. Many people are walking. But brisk walk, fast walking, brisk walking is very important. Then only you can improve your circulation. Then you can burn your calories. Second thing, do some abdominal exercise. If you want to have tight belly, if you want to reduce your family pack, you have to start some abdominal exercise after warming up, after brisk walking. Then after that, for strengthening, you can do some push-ups, wall push-ups, easy method. You can use your house premises, facilities of your home. Then when we discuss about the elements of fitness, an effective fitness program have usually 5 components, all of which you can do at home. That is speciality. Like that, I designed all the programs. Since the government is not allowing to use public stadiums or grounds, we cannot use. So we have to use our own facilities at home. First one is, if your local government is permitting, we can use roads or grounds nearby your house. Nothing wrong. First one is warming up. Without warming up, without increasing your body heat temperature, don't start any type of physical activity. Now, strengthening activity. Like stretching you can do. Don't any type of gymming or strenuous type of activities. First one is warming up. Second is cardiovascular workout. That's a little bit long duration, more than 50 minutes, 30 minutes or 1 hour duration. For cardiorespiratory endurance. Second, cardiovascular aerobic type of program. Then resistance program, strength building program. If you want to improve your muscle strength, lower part, upper part, core muscles, do some strength resistance training. Then flexibility moves. We can stretch our body parts. The last one is relax, cool down process. These are 5. These are elements of fitness. It's the way we have to do. Warm-up could be an easy walk. Through walk we can have. Or treadmill we can use. So we can start with slow phases. Increase your flexibility, floor stretching exercise, and yogasanas also you can do. I forgot that one. That is also very good for improving your flexibility. See, if you are short on time one day, increase the intensity of your workout. Instead of your usual 45 minutes ride or the stationary bike or a stationary cycle, choose a harder program for 25 minutes and really push yourself, no doubt. You can use your hilly walks nearby your house or neighborhood or jog instead of walking. You can start after 1 month, after 2 months, you can start slowly jogging. That is also good. You can set up the pace of your strength workout by doing compound exercise. Those that work more than 1 muscle groups at a time. For example, doing squat with or without little bit weight or with your own body weight. Works in quadriceps, hamstring, gluteus, the calves. The push-ups involve the pectoralis, that means upper body muscles. Pectoralis, deltoid, biceps, triceps, even the abdominal and the upper back. If you not create your own workout type, there are fitness videos are there. Don't worry, just click YouTube or internet. You can have all the type of fitness videos. We can follow. And some type of Pilates exercise. To improve your the stretch, flexibility and some strengthening to your core body muscles, You can follow Pilates exercise instead of yogasanas. That I would like to share something about Pilates. That is also very important to improve our flexibility as well as strength, joint strength. See, these are type of exercises we can do. Can improve both. Pilates is a form of low impact exercise that aims to strengthen muscles while improving posture, alignment, and flexibility. That we can practice in our home itself. No need to go for any stadium or a big gymnasium. Pilates moves tend to target the core body, core muscles. Although the exercise work other areas of your body as well. You can do Pilates with or without equipment, like in the weightless type. But no matter what, expect the moves is involved slow, precise movements and breath control. Actually, this type of exercise is a full body exercise method that will help you to everything better. It strengthens and stabilizes your core body, which is your foundation, so that you can move effectively while improving your posture, flexibility, and mobility. So, this Pilates, if you have any doubt, you can click YouTube. You can just browse. You can have all the details about Pilates. This is the best exercise to improve your stretchability as well as joint strength. So you can follow this one at home. You can reduce your fat also through this Pilates exercise. Then, getting started. See, this is what is very important. If you are a beginner, aim for 30 minutes of cardiovascular exercise at least 3 times a week. 3 days a week, every alternate days. If you are a beginner, if you are a novice, be sure your strength workout covers all major muscle groups in your upper body, lower body, abdominal, and back. Shoot for 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions of each strength exercise. No matter what type of exercise you do, be sure to start slowly and gradually increase your workout time and intensity. Both are important. Either you have to improve your time or you have to improve the intensity of workout. See, it is also important to stay tuned into what motivates you. Working out at home has obvious advantages, but there are some obstacles also. Distractions from your mobile phone, the kids, sometimes children, the internet, and some of your pets, like a dog or something, cat. And you have to adjust something. The refrigerator can derail a workout. And that's if you can get started in the first place. When you are at home, it's easy to find something else that needs to be done. A good way to stay motivated and avoid distractions, the expert says, is to exercise early in the day. American College of Sports Medicine also supporting this statement. Physical education scientist and sports scientists also saying like that. Morning exercise are more likely to stick with their workout according to, as I told, American College of Sports Medicine. During the COVID-19 pandemic, it is even more important for all people to be physically active. No doubt. There are 2 components of physical activity that needs to consider during this pandemic period. during the lockdown period. Why are focusing only two? Both are important. This is not for sports activities, or this is not for improving your the fitness for competing in sports, for basic fitness. Two things. One is aerobic fitness and the other is strength and balance. The aerobic fitness usually includes moderate to vigorous activity that makes you feel a bit warm, cause your breathing to increase and your heart rate to increase. When we discuss about strength and balance, this is often a forgotten component of physical activity, but it is an essential part and has many benefits. See, actually, we are ignoring that part. We have started yoga to all the schools of India some years back, especially from 2015. We are doing in our home also. We join in many yoga clubs, yoga centers. That is good. But unfortunately or fortunately, we are ignoring fitness training. That is also very important. We ignore strength training. We are concentrating only flexibility training and breathing exercise. That is good. But we have to do strengthen exercise also. Then only we can improve the strength of our muscles. Then we can keep the mass of our muscles. Even after 30 or after 40 years of age. Then when we discuss about the aerobic activities, for aerobic activity, we can make use of our home. No need to go to any gymnasium or any health club. Indoor, that means home. Put some music on walk around the house or up and down the stairs for 15 to 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. That we can use, no? We can go. You can start in your home itself. If you are not a starter tomorrow, but today evening or tomorrow, you can start your physical activities. Then dance to your favorite music. That is, you can do at home. No need to walk behind that Zumba dance or aerobic dance. That is very familiar nowadays in all schools. We can do a traditional way. We can start that Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi or folk dances. Or with music you can start some activities. That is good. Jump, that one. Next, rope jump. Possibly you can do. If your joints can handle, that means if you have any joint pain, hip pain, ankle pain or knee pain, please avoid that activities. Others can start. It's a good aerobic exercise. Can improve our strength, lower part strength, can improve strength also, especially for lower part of muscles. Do an exercise video, as I told you. Use home cardio machine if you have. If you have treadmill in your house, you can use. Then outdoor activities. See, this is the gardening. This is the best exercise during lockdown. Walk or jog around your neighborhood. Avoid crowded space and maintaining the recommended 6 feet or distance. You have to maintain social distancing in between individuals. Guided by our local as well as central government and state government. Be active in a local park. Local park. Then people permits, you can use your local park facilities. Spending time in nature, many say that you can improve your immune function. Be sure to wash your hands when you get home. That is also very important. Go for a bicycle ride, which is possible. That's also good. Do gardening and lawn work, as I shown you this one. Play active games with your family. You can use your house premises. with family while sharing. See, since we are staying at home, it's a little bit boredom. During the first phase of lockdown, second phase of lockdown, third phase of lockdown, okay. When you started first phase of lockdown, even after that phases, you started a little bit worry, little bit stress because of many reasons. Because of our job, those who are working in private sector or daily wages or contract people, they are much worried about their future. They don't know what will happen tomorrow. So many reasons are there, many reasons. Since you are in stress, if possible, you can start physical activity with family members. Your life partner should be a partner. The children should be a partners. So you can start together at home. Then when we discuss about the muscles, muscle strengthening activities, as I told you, that is also very, very important. Not only breathing exercise, not only stretching exercise, to improve your immunity. So download a strength workout application, as I told you, to your phone, such as 7 minutes of workout. There is no equipment is necessary. You can see like this. You can use your house facilities, home facilities. Real strength training videos. You can follow one video. Perform yoga. Deep breathing and mindfulness can also reduce your anxiety, depression, and sadness, as I told you. See, find where to do simple muscle strengthening exercise around your house, such as squat or sit, to stand from a sturdy chair. Don't use any weak chair, sturdy chair. Push-ups against a wall push-ups. The kitchen counter or a floor. Kitchen counter also you can use as one of the equipment. Lunges or single leg step up on chair, stairs, that's what, like this. Can you use your straights to improve the strengthness, muscle strengthness. That's also you can use this, like this, you can use your house facilities. Then when we discuss our tips of home exercise, it's very important. What are the tips of home exercise? First one is challenge yourself and avoid boredom. Otherwise, it will give some stress to you. That is affect adversely to your health. Since we are staying at home, you won't have a variety of equipments and classes that are available at the gymnasium. So, surf the internet and browse fitness activities, or you can find on magazines possible, to check out new workout and make sure you are exercising correctly. That is also very important. You can check yourself. And second one is find exercise partner or partners, as I told you earlier. You will be less likely to find excuses when you are arranging a workout with a friend or family members. You cannot skip from exercise. The third one is schedule your workouts. Have a plan. You should plan your workout before you start. That is very important. Schedule a workout plan. Then you have to start, you have to finish it. Then look at a planner and write out your exercise appointments 1 month in advance. For 1 month workout, you can plan, you can start. Otherwise, you won't do. We know very well. You won't do. My dear friends, this is a very important present situation. The present situation. We cannot skip from any exercise. If you want to prevent COVID-19, we have no other option. Since we don't have any vaccine or medicine, we have to follow it. The last is set goals. Like training for a race or losing 10 kilo body weight, you have to set a goal. Otherwise, you can't. Perhaps most important, make exercise an integral to your life as sleeping and eating. Both are important. You have to think of it as a lifestyle change. It doesn't end. Like breakfast or food as well as sleep. Exercise should be a part of your life. Should be a part of your life hereafter. Then we can resist not only COVID-19, we can prevent all the type of the diseases, especially lifestyle diseases. That is what is very important. How we have lost this much of life due to COVID-19? Because of lifestyle diseases like diabetes, coronary artery disease, their pressure variations, hypertension, some other disease, lifestyle disease only. Some type of cancer, especially colon cancer as well as breast cancer. That we can prevent. Easily we can prevent through our lifestyle and food habits. So that is also very important. We have to start right now at home. During lockdown as well as post-lockdown period. See, when we discuss about the importance and benefits of physical activity, as we all know, I'm not going to take much time, only 5 minutes. Because some people are attending from apart from physical people, physical education people, or that's what I would like to say a little bit about this importance and benefits of physical activity. We can reduce blood pressure. We can control our weight, no doubt. See, do mindfully, friends. In light of the current situation of worldwide, certain benefits of physical activity may be especially pertinent to COVID-19 pandemic. No doubt physical activity enhances immune function or reduce inflammation. It could therefore reduce the severity of infections like COVID-19. Not only physical activity improves common chronic conditions and decreases the risk of severe COVID-19. So we have to do some physical activities. These are the benefits. We can reduce the risk of diabetes, reduce the risk of stroke, then reduce the risk of certain cancers, as I told you, especially colon cancer and breast cancers. Improve bone and muscle strength, improve balance, improve flexibility, improve mental health, relieve mental tension, reduce stress. See, I would like to share something. Since this program is organized by one of the colleges located at Kerala State. Recently, I heard a news through mass medias, through social medias. Around 158 people were committed suicide for the last 3 months period. During this lockdown period. Out of that, 39 or 40 people belongs to the age group of 10 and 15. You know what is the reason? They don't know how to control their emotion. Sorry. They don't know how to control their emotions. They don't know how to target the situation. They don't know how to overcome that situations. That's why they are committing suicide. They don't have emotional qualities because of stress, many reasons, tension, sadness, depression. So, apart from this COVID-19, if you want to improve your emotional qualities like emotional stability, emotional ability, emotional strength, emotional balance, emotional agility, even emotional intelligence, no other way, only through fitness, physical activities, competitive sports, systematic training will give you all these type of emotional qualities. Then you can resist. You can control your emotions. Since we are staying at home, right now we are lacking patience, no? The patience, we can improve your patience also through some physical activities, no doubt. So we have to start today itself. Then the reduce the risk of cognitive decline, See, physical activity is a great stress management tool throughout reducing the symptoms of anxiety, depression, or sadness. Then it helps to reduce the risk of cognitive decline, delays the onset of dementia, and improve overall feelings and well-being. For children, see those who are belong to below 10 age, that should be the people it will care about, because since they don't have that much of immunity, the disease will affect easily. So if they start some physical activity, definitely children also can have these benefits. Then support health growth and development, reduce the risk of disease in later life, and improve blood liquid profile, improve vascular function, improve immune function. That is what very important in the present situation. Builds and maintain muscle mass, increase oxidative capacity. Then apart from helps to maintain independence and functional status, improves the aging trajectory, improve blood glucose sensitivity, then improve body composition, improve muscle activity, then easy muscle strain. So it also helps to give some routine today in this unprecedented time. Then at last we can improve our immunity. So we can compel our children, compel sense of don't compel that much, we can compel, you can insist our children to do some physical activity, to start some physical activity every day. Or you can bring together, you can do together physical activity. That is good, I think. If you're doing any physical activity, ask them to do, join with you. Your life partner, wife or husband, you can call them. Start together physical activity at home. My dear friends, no other way to prevent COVID-19. Take it a serious way. Then, simple tips for fitness success. First one. Before starting that, many people are guilty or wishing they could get sculptured body from eating junk food and watching TV all day or sedentary lifestyle. If you want to start your life journey to having a better body, to feel great and live long, you should follow some tips. We don't have, my dear friends, no other way. Then get off to a slow start. As I told you for beginners, do it once, twice, or thrice in a week. Depends on your capacity as interest, physical capacity and age also. Combined with the slow jogs, swimming if possible. If you have a own swimming pool, don't use public swimming pool during this time. And brisk walk. Plus 2 or 3 days rest in a week. That means every alternate days you can do. At least for the first month. Sorry. For the first month, please double underline it. Beginners, don't do activities in all days. Please start with slow work every alternative days. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, something like that. Then exercise daily. Daily for what? After 1 month or after 2 months, you can start. At least 1 hour a day. You should have some sort of moderate physical activity in your everyday life. Not severe. Moderate type of activity. As far as your stamina is concerned. Be sure to stay hydrated. Hydrated. Stretch and eat food with a decent amount of protein after each workout. As I told you, the protein food is also important. Don't take any protein powders. If possible, please avoid all these tin powders, creatine powder, protein powder. Better to use your food, normal food, nutritional food. The protein will help you keep your muscles not fat, rebuilding. The next one, make it a habit. See, watch your thoughts, it becomes your words. Watch your words, it becomes your actions. Watch your actions, it becomes your habit. Usually we can say, watch your habits, it becomes our character. So, make it a habit. Doing physical activity regularly and planning for it helps make it a suitable behavior hereafter. No other option. You can enjoy your physical activity like food, like sleep. Then plan and priorities. The first is action planning, where you plan where, when and how you are going to do it, and you try to stick with it. Don't change your mind. Once you start, don't stop like that. We cannot skip our food, no? We cannot skip from sleep like that. Next one. If it doesn't work, change it. If previous exercise regimes haven't worked, don't beat yourself up or try them again. Just try something else. There is a chance it will be better to you and it will prevent you having a blame of yourself. Better to change the activity and you can start. If you are not interested to continue the same activity, you can change it. No issue for that. That's up to you. The next one, our resistance and balance training as you get older. Older in the sense of not after 80 years or after 70 years of age, even after 24 years or 30 years. We start to lose muscle mass over the age of around 30, we can say, now 24, we can say, because of lifestyle and food habits. Resistance training, using your own body weight, such as push-ups, press-ups, some equipment exercises also, such as resistance band or cycle tube or bike tube you can use. Damaged tubes you can use. It is going to help keep muscle mass or at least slow down your muscle loss. You can prevent the muscle loss through some fitness. I told you, no. If you want to keep your muscle strength or muscle mass, you have to do some strengthening exercise. No other option. Okay, next one. Eat the right food and protein each meal. As I told you, no, it's also very important. Fruits and vegetables are the best thing to eat when getting into shape, especially green vegetables such as green beans and broccoli, some type of even that the green vegetables you can have. Keep a digestive system clean and running. Be sure to portion what you eat. Having a good metabolism comes from the proteinic meals. Try to plan out eating 6 times a day instead of 2 or 3 big meals. I don't know whether it is possible or not. Try it. This will also help you find yourself breathing smoother when working out rather than huffing and puffing for air. This is because you will have lost food in your digestive system, which means more energy is used towards your exercise. You can have more oxygen consumption also. So better to avoid a big meal. Okay, you can start instead of 2 times, 3 times, 4 or 5 times. Little bit small quantity of food. Then next one, be sure to get sleep. I know very well you are getting good sleep because since you are staying at home, since you are not going to your office, you are getting good sleep. But because of some stress, we are not getting good sleep. As I told you, because of many reasons, because of stress, we are not getting good sleep. 7 to 8 hours minimum. You should sleep. It is crucial to get enough sleep to recharge the body's batteries, to do some physical exercise. 6 to 8 hours of sleep will keep the body going throughout the day. But if you happen to feel tired at any point of after coming home from physical work or either work, by all means take a small nap between exercising. Nothing wrong. You should only nap for about 30 minutes, a half hour. This will prevent you from staying up later in the night. So you can have no problem. Then stay motivated. An important key to begin in shape is to set a goal and keep a positive mindset. Optimistic mind. Please move away from negative feelings, negative thought. If you stay positive, you will be able to push yourself to get that fit body you are always wanted. Otherwise, not. So always keep a positive mind. That will improve your immunity. No doubt. The negative thoughts will affect your entire body. Body functions, internal functions. That is like some hormones, like cortisol, overproduction, like the stress hormone. Actually, calling cortisol is a stress hormone. That will impact negatively. So, these are the simple tips to improve fitness at home. Get off to a slow start. Exercise daily. Make it a habit. Plan and priorities. If it doesn't work, change it. Add resistance and balance training as you get older. Eat the right food and protein each meal. Be sure to get sleep. Stay motivated. Apart from that, this one also very important. How to stay safe while exercising. Some tips. That's also important because that is what prescribed by or directed by from World Health Organization. Do not exercise if you have a fever, any disease, cough, or any difficulty of breathing, any symptoms of COVID. Don't do any type of exercise. You don't start any type of exercise. Please avoid exercise the particular day. Practice social distancing when exercising, especially outdoors, and practice good hand hygiene before and after. Start slowly with the low intensity. If you are not used to physical activity, start slowly with the low intensity activities such as walking, as I told you, low impact exercise for shorter period of time and gradually build up over time. After 1 month or after 2 months or after 3 months. Choose the right activity to reduce the risk of injury. That's also very important. See, like age above 60, above 70 people. The intensity of the exercise should match to your fitness level and fitness status, your age and stamina. Apart from physical fitness, how we can have total fitness? What is total fitness? That is also very important to have good immunity. We'll discuss about next slide. Wellness is about more than just physical fitness. In addition to physical health, it is important that we continue to nourish our psychological, social, and spiritual growth. Otherwise, our life will get out of balance, out of control. Total health is very essential for the family members apart from personal and social hygiene during this COVID-19 pandemic. We are keeping social distancing, we are covering our mouth and nose with tissues or mask, you're washing your hands. Okay. Apart from that, this one is also very important. Apart from physical fitness, physiological fitness, mental fitness, emotional fitness, social fitness, and spiritual fitness. This is total fitness. That is also very important. Then you have to start during this lockdown. Then when we discuss about fitness during post-lockdown period, after this pandemic, after this pandemic. As I told you, we have to live with COVID-19. We cannot avoid COVID-19 virus, coronavirus. We have to live with COVID-19. See, we will have some changes after lockdown. We will have the habits of behavior to cope with the situation. No doubt. My view, this is what we are going to change after this lockdown period. First one, eating habits will change. No doubt. This is what going to change. Eating habits will change. We will avoid fast food or any other oily substances. Lifestyle will change. Our life activities will change. Our habits will change. We will be healthy conscious. No doubt. If you want to live in the globe, otherwise you will lose your life. You should be healthy conscious. That means we will be healthy conscious during post-lockdown period. In my view, cool drinks use will reduce. You have to keep always one water bottle with hot water, with ginger water, or turmeric water, or pepper water. You have to keep. Use of alcohol and other addictive substances will reduce. The states like Kerala and Punjab in Haryana also, the seed sales are that the alcohol or that one liquid business is going on that much way. The three states are getting the revenue mainly through this liquid business. After third lockdown, many states started opening their liquid shops. If you are using alcohol, my dear friend, during the lockdown period, you will lose your that entire thing. Not only money, family situation, atmosphere, and last immunity, you will affect COVID-19. So better to avoid and reduce the intake quantity of liquids, especially alcohol. Then another thing will happen. Fitness industry will grow. Digital fitness also. It's my view. Fitness industry will be the main industry after this lockdown period. Health and wellness will be a top priority in life. Apart from money, apart from position, apart from status, apart from job. Job is very important. Health and without health, you cannot survive, the world. As we have to consider how we can survive, can keep our life over here. That is the first one. The new opportunities will come. The eating habits, I told you, eating habits will change. First one. Eat a variety of food. We will eat a variety of food, including fruits and vegetables. Definitely, we will cut back on salt. Eat moderate amount of fat and oils. Limit sugar intake. This is what is going to happen after this lockdown. Eating habits will change. Lifestyle will change. The healthy conscious people, we will be healthy conscious. The fitness industry, I told you, despite the initial severe effect of pandemic, the fitness industry has a strong track record of growth and has improved resilient economic downtimes. No doubt. The new opportunity will come. While they face challenges, fitness operations also have significant opportunity to repurpose existing space and expand into new areas. That means COVID-19 has a significant impact on the fitness industry. But the industry is resilient, and gymnasium and boutique studios that proactively adapt new ways to retain customers and increase the revenue as well during this post-lockdown period. So this is what is going to happen, no doubt. But if you have not started your physical activity, you cannot survive even after that. So physical activity is must. Then when we discuss about the COVID-19, see next slide. COVID-19 will be an evolution of home fitness. Will be an evolution of home fitness, not gymnasium fitness, not ground stadium fitness, home fitness exercise. This is what COVID-19 has forced us to exercise indoors. It's the right time. We can say it's a good time to start physical exercise. COVID-19 help us to start fitness at home. One way is a disease, other way we can say it's a good time. But home fitness has been shaping our lives for decades. See, you can remember what happened during 80s. During 80s, because of TV and VCR, we stopped our physical movements little because of watching TV and VCR. We reduced our physical activity a little bit. What happened during 90s? Because of computer and internet, we reduced a little more physical activity. We were always busy with internet and some other facilities. What happened during 2Ks, after 2000? Because of IT and video conferencing. Traveling also we reduced. We can meet people through video conferencing. During 2010, what happened? Because of Facebook, WhatsApp, some other social medias, we completely stopped our physical activity, even physical movements also. We were not ready to walk even 50 meters. Yes, that is what happened because of Facebook and WhatsApp, am I right? Facebook and WhatsApp. That's the reason we are losing our immunity. During 2020, lockdown and start physical concept worldwide. Start means physical activity at home during this time. What will happen in 2021? We'll be busy with home fitness activities. We will be busy. Exercise has been around for a long time. See, yoga in India, Tai Chi in China, and Olympic training in Greece go back thousands of years for examples. But fitness, as we know, it today is a relatively few construct. It's a new construct, not even 200 years old. We framed a lot that changes the face of exercise and activities. One of the earliest example comes from an illustrated guidebook from a knowledge written in 1861 in Victorian England, which shows women in petticoats and men in neckties exercising different muscle groups. My dear friends, fitness as a concept is less than 200 years old, and early portable exercise equipments in Victorian England was only used by the rich. Yeah, that one is mentioned here. Yeah, BBC say only used by the rich people. Now we can avail fitness equipments without spending much money, and we can do it our home itself. We can do it our home itself. That means, see, my dear friends, No need to spend that much of money for buying fitness equipments. You can use your home facilities, can use your space, house spaces, living room, bedroom, stairs. We can use all the facilities. No doubt, fitness will be the versatile tool for every phase of our life during post-lockdown period. Every phase of life. Otherwise, we can't survive. We can't survive. Adapt and innovate to survive and thrive. Adapt and innovate to survive and thrive. No other option. Home fitness hits the reset button during and post lockdown period. Home fitness button is a reset button. If you want to survive here, if you want to live in this world, in this globe, no other option. We have to live with Corona, number one. How we can live with Corona? You have to improve our immunity. How we can improve our immunity? Only through fitness. How we can improve our fitness, for total fitness? Through physical activities. So, physical activity is very important for us to live in the globe as well as to prevent COVID-19. Once again, I repeat, adapt and innovate to survive and thrive. Home fitness is the best way. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your informative and inspiring session. Now, the session is open for discussion. We expect an active participation from participant side. Kindly text your questions in the dashboard, and or you can ask your question through Google Meet. I repeat, now the session is open for discussion, and we expect your active participation in the session, and you can text your doubts or ask your questions, and sir will be answering to you. Question വരുന്നുണ്ടോ?
Always welcome. You can ask questions.
Food.
If you have any suggestion, you can add and you can clarify it.
George sir,
Yes.
from our YouTube viewers,
Okay.
One question has arisen. That
Okay.
is, they will need to more about the food. That means food related things that you have already discussed in your class. Just can you repeat it once again?
Food related.
Food related queries.
Food.
Yes.
Okay. I totally know. See, we can have, not only nutritional food means vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, then moreover other that like minerals, carbohydrates, all are important for us. If you want to improve your immunity through food, nutritional food, if you want to do physical activity, nutritional food is also very important. Nutritional food in the sense of, I told you know, all these vitamins, mineral, carbohydrates, minerals, all are important for us. We can have all these things through our food. Nuts, then cereals, vegetable, green leaves, possible fish, egg. The meat is not needed. You can improve what type of food you have to have. Apart from that, see, as our Prime Minister said, Honorable Prime Minister said, Art Minister said, Art Ministry saying, if you want to improve immunity, you can use some traditional methods, the herbs, especially holy basil, tulasi, then turmeric, then ginger, pepper, lime. You can use so that you can, moreover, you can have some hot water, 3 times of hot, 5 times in a day. Can keep your throat warm always. Then you can improve your immunity. You can prevent COVID-19. Okay. Am I audible?
Sir, you're audible. Sir, kindly see our chat box. Some of our participants has left their questions in our chat box.
So you can read. That is good, I think. You can read the important questions. Can you read?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, first one is that the high intensity fat burning home workout or slow continuous method is good for weight loss.
Which
Sir,
is good.
I repeat. The question is that the high intensity fat burning home workout or slow continuous method is good for weight loss.
See, you can start with slow continuous method, like jogging or this walking or skip, jump. You can start with the slow phase. If you want to reduce your body fat, you have to change from the moderate to severe activities. Both are important. But don't start with the strenuous work first. You can start with slow phase, then you can increase the intensity. Both are important to reduce your body fat.
Sir, another question is that the question is asked from Dr. Srijit Raj, Assistant Professor, St. Thomas College, Thrissur. The question is that, sir, in your opinion, what would be the biggest hurdle in the home workout?
Hurdle.
Hurdle, yes.
Hurdle means your mindset only. From my view. We have some other obstacles, I told you, no. Because of children, because of some phone, other equipments, our pets. Sometimes pets also disturbing us. Once you change your mindset, you can overcome all the hurdles.
Sir, one more question is here. This question asked from Dr. Matthew Isaac, the physical education director of MD College, Palani. The question is that, what kind of protein including diets can be included? When is the food to be taken? Can we have juice or light food proportion between workout? After workout, with a gap, can we have food?
Yeah, in between, I think the question is not much clear, because in between workout, in the sense of you can have workout morning and evening sessions. That's all. Don't take workout in between. 2 sessions we can have, maximum 2 sessions in a day, morning and evening. After workout, better to have juice after 15 minutes, after 30 minutes. You have to keep at least 15 minutes gap in between workout, 15 to 30 minutes in between workout. That is good idea. After 30 minutes, you can have juice first. That is good. Then that one, not vitamins. I mentioned one word. The protein. Protein, all the type of protein you can have. Nothing wrong. Then quantity of food. I told you, instead of 2 big meal, you can divide into 4 or 5 meals. Nothing. That is good. Don't take that much a big quantity immediately after workout. Don't take any big quantity of food, or big quantities of different types of parota, something like that. Then that one also be better to avoid immediately after your workout. Nothing wrong. You can have juice. No issue for that. But you have to keep some time between workout and your next juice or next food.
Sir, we have another question from Nimita Kalabham. The question is that, can we split workout into two, or can we have a 20-minute workout in the morning and another 20 minutes in the evening?
See, the workout is, we cannot divide into two something. We can divide into two in the sense of for any competitive workout. For competitive sports, we can split it. Morning some stretching exercise, evening some type of hard workout, exercise strength, something like that. We are speaking about not competitive sports. We are speaking about the basic fitness at home. For you can do not, you cannot split. You can continue your workout, not 20 minutes or 20-30 minutes. You can morning section, and evening also you can have. Nothing wrong. We cannot split it. Split in the sense of we cannot split the workout, something different meaning. But you can do it morning as well as evening section. For example, morning you can go for walking. Afternoon, evening you can go for stepping. You can split it. Nothing wrong.
Sir, another question from our YouTube viewers. The question is that, is there any simple workout to reduce belly fat?
No simple. It's a very, very difficult workout. No tips. No tips in the sense. Tips in your tips. If you want to reduce your family pack, that means belly. If you want to reduce the belly, it will take 3 to 4 months minimum. Usually, yeah, using any steroids, some other way. I am not prescribing all that methods. See, you can start with slow phase, jogging, and you can slowly increase the intensity speed or that intensity workout. Then parallelly you can do some sit-ups, abdominal crunches exercise, abs crunches exercise. Then don't stop your exercise. Only one method, my dear friends. Please do remember, if you want to reduce your belly fat, only one method: jogging. So skipping exercise, aerobic workout. Then you have to do some strenuous workout in the sense of hard sit-ups. You have to take minimum 5 to 6 sets sit-ups for abdominal crunches every day. You cannot reduce the body fat all of a sudden. To take 3 to 4 months minimum to reduce at least 2 inches. That once you reach the peak, then you can reduce within 3 months. You can reduce your belly fat. No other shortcut method to reduce your belly fat.
Sir, we have another question from our YouTube viewers. The question is that, while we are doing exercise, it is important to use mask or we must avoid mask? And
see,
yes.
Okay. At home, mask is no needed because you are that much conscious about your house's hygiene. If your virus is not affected at your home, don't worry. Don't need to use your mask inside your home. Once you come out from your house, you have to use mask. That is compulsory. If you contact any other person, you come out from your house, you have to use mask. Inside your house, no need to use mask. If you don't have any problems or any symptoms, if you have any symptoms, definitely you have to use mask. Right. If you are using public gymnasium, if you are using public ground, you have to wear mask. Okay.
Sir, another question is about the use of non-vegetable food in the daily diet. Sir, what is your opinion?
See, you can have nothing wrong. Egg, then fish, sometimes meat also. Nothing wrong. You can have nothing wrong. If you are not getting that much of nutritional food from vegetables, you can have non-vegetarian also. Fish is good for calcium, very good for calcium. Fish, then you can have nothing wrong.
Sir, another request is here. Sir, can you chart a diet plan for these lockdown days for the effective effect in their immune system.
That's a different subject. I cannot give a tips. We can have another session with nutrition. No issue for that. It will take time. I cannot prescribe right now. That's a different session.
Sir, another question here. It is that, sir, is treadmill is harmful to our knees, or what is your opinion?
Yeah, sometimes. For sometimes you can use treadmill, nothing wrong. If you are using daily, after 6 months or after 1 year, if you are using continuously, definitely that will affect our knee, because we are not getting that much of shock. That's why I'm not prescribing treadmill. But if it's a aged people, they can walk, they can use treadmill, nothing wrong, you can use. But sometimes instead of using treadmill, you can use your premises also. Otherwise, you are nearby ground also. That's my opinion. Not all the people. Some people will affect their knees and as well as ankle. If you are continuously using treadmill, affect negatively.
Sir, one question from Bahrain. That question is, for kids, what type of exercise we should do to develop their immunity?
Which one?
Sir, question from Bahrain.
Okay.
Out of state. For the kids, what type of exercise we should go to develop their immunity?
Yeah, for kids, actually, as far as WHO is concerned, less than 5 years of age, no need to give any special exercise. Let them do their own way. We cannot prescribe any special exercise for them.
Dear participants, do you have any doubt? You can ask now.
See, actually, if they have any doubts of any clarification, they can send details to my mail. I already mentioned my mail ID. PROF, Prof. George Abraham at gmail.com. My name. Short form of Professor PROF. George Abraham, my name at gmail.com. You can send. If you have any clarification, any doubt, you can send questions to my mail. Always welcome.
Okay, sir, I think we have no more queries left. We are coming to the close of the national webinar. Home fitness hits the rest button during the post-lockdown period. I believe our resource person have answered every questions in a convincing and reasonable way. Is it right? I think. Yes. So we come to the end. It was a really fantastic and engaging time with that we all shared. Now it's my pleasure to thank the entire team behind this national webinar, who have put their valuable time and efforts to make this webinar successful and memorable. And let me come to the last session. I take this opportunity to thank Dr. George Abraham sir, the principal of YMCA College Physical Education, from the bottom of my heart for sparing his precious time with us and lifted our thoughts to the next level. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you once again for giving us the opportunity to me. Thank you.